All rise. Hear ye, hear ye. The United States District Court for and within the District of Vermont is now open and ready for the transaction of business. The Honorable Coleen A. Brown presiding. Please remain standing while the colors are brought forward.
Thank you. Now we're going to invite Maiden Vermont to come up and sing the national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flag on Thursday air gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all of you. It's always exciting to preside over naturalization ceremonies, but it's always my preference to be in a school like this. And Neshobe is so gracious. We are here every year, and it's always a warm welcome, and as you'll soon see, a wonderful event that they are able to help us to celebrate the new citizens that we'll be welcoming today. And I think having naturalizations in schools is particularly nice because we're welcoming new citizens, not just to our country, but to our community. And having them come into a community setting like this with children and adults and singers and all sorts of people, I think is really emblematic of what we want to accomplish today. I'd like to introduce the guests. We have John Hall, who is the acting United States Marshal. Judith Bolsebar, who is the principal of the school. There she is. Susan Sussman, who's the staff representative from Senator Patrick Leahy's office. Elizabeth Cross, the staff representative from Senator Bernie Sanders' office. And of course, you know and have seen Maiden Vermont under the direction of Lindsay Courtney, again. And Christopher Meeher, the Supervisory Immigration Services Officer for the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. Allison Williams and Sonia Lambert, who are Immigration Services Officers from U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. Debbie Ramsdell and Karen Cheever from the Vermont League of Women, and we'll be talking about that again later. Barbara Giffen of the Regent and Story Chapter from the Daughters of the American Revolution. Kurt Broderson, the Executive Director, Jennifer Molyneux, the producer, and Officer Chris Mason, host of Middlebury 5-0, who are here from Middlebury Community Television to help preserve and replay this event today. And now I'd like to invite Allison Williams to come forward to present the petitioners for citizenship.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. It is my privilege to present to the court 48 applicants for naturalization from 20 countries. Each applicant has been examined by an officer of the USCIS, and each applicant has been found to be eligible for naturalization. USCIS now comes before the court to move that all candidates be naturalized. There are also 9 applicants that have requested that a change of name be granted by the court. The service interposes no objection to these requests. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'm going to take the microphone down. I think it's a little hard to hear.
Is this better?
Yes. Okay. So the request from USCIS is granted. I would like to take a few minutes to congratulate those of you who are becoming U.S. citizens today. This is a very special day for you. Some of you may have traveled great distances, left behind your familial roots, and said difficult goodbyes in order to come to this country. I am honored to be able to administer the oath of allegiance to you today and to be among the first to welcome you as U.S. citizens. The oath you will take today requires you to absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty to which you were previously a citizen or subject. These words impose a significant responsibility upon you. If you are ready to withdraw loyalty to the government in the country you have left behind, and can recite the oath with both comprehension and assurance, then today is indeed the day you should become a U.S. citizen. The oath makes clear what it is you're giving up and what duties you are undertaking to become a U.S. citizen. What I would therefore like to comment upon is the way in which your participation in our society will enrich the United States. It is by welcoming and integrating people from around the world that the United States has become the vibrant country it is today. The United States is a unique country. It intentionally commingles cultures on an ongoing basis to create a new culture which continues to evolve. And what distinguishes us in particular is that while we combine all of our many traditions and national attributes, we retain and are able to identify each of the many ingredients in our society. That's why I believe the United States is more like a collage than a melting pot. Just as the collage retains the unique texture, color, shape, and size of each piece, the richness of the U.S. lies in its ability to be simultaneously a single country and also a collection of many distinct traditions, histories, and cultures. The magic of both the collage and this country is that when we put all of the pieces together, the whole is much more than the sum of its parts. One could not have a collage if all the pieces were exactly the same. and we could not have the United States of America without its ethnic, social, religious, and cultural diversity. By becoming American citizens, you are helping us to enrich the United States diversity. Each of us is blessed with unique personalities, perspectives, strengths, and skills. We draw on these traits in each other to develop the best ideas and the best communities we can. We look forward to your sharing your gifts with us to help us to become an even better, stronger, more multicultural country. As you may know, if you have ever made a collage, the more varied the pieces are, the more difficult it is to get them to fit together. And sometimes it is very challenging indeed to arrange the pieces in a way that is harmonious. Likewise, it's not always easy to accept others who are different or do not agree with us. This country was formed, however, in large measure by people who did not feel accepted or free to speak their minds in their own countries. They came here and found a society governed by the principles we now know as the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights. These principles guarantee that each of us has the freedom to speak our views without fear of prosecution, to worship in our own faith without fear of persecution, and to pursue our dreams without fear of repression. For each right we have, there is a corresponding and substantial responsibility. If you are to enjoy the rights of a U.S. citizen, you must also be ready, willing, and able to fulfill the duties that correspond to those rights. And most importantly, for these rights to have meaning, we must each respect and encourage every other American's exercise of these rights also. We must be able to tolerate, and I would say appreciate, views with which we may disagree vehemently. If we are to have our right to free expression, others must as well. This country's history also reflects examples of the tragedies that ensue when we do not conduct ourselves in a way that is consistent with the principles set forth in the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights. The United States is not proud of how it treated Native Americans, or of the racial and ethnic hatred and discrimination that has been tolerated and often ignored in many insidious ways, or of the incidents of prisoner mistreatment at Abu Ghraib, or of what we have done to denigrate the natural splendor of our earth. But we do not hide what has happened. Rather, we acknowledge these incidents and treat them as mistakes which we can address through open public discourse. By living out democracy in this way, we can find appropriate ways to deal with wrongs, and we can learn from them. We continually strive to carry out and improve our democratic process to grow wiser and stronger in the world. What I want to emphasize is that democracy breaks down when people abandon the process. If they leave it to a few to make the decisions that affect all of us. Democracy is often slow and is sometimes a very frustrating way to make decisions. But it is the best way. And in order for democracy to work, everyone must participate. I invite and encourage each of you to participate, to become intentionally engaged in American culture. I urge you to develop and share your vision for this country with your neighbors, to teach them about your native dishes, to show them your special ways of doing things, to talk with them about your perspective on what's going on, and to tell them the stories you grew up with. These stories are so important. These sorts of conversations and sharing will enrich all of us and help us to build upon the diversity we need for this country to continue to flourish. It is through this kind of sharing and expansion of diversity that the United States can and will continue to evolve and to enhance the spectacular collage we call the United States culture. In particular, new citizens, I welcome you to Vermont. In that regard, I share with you today the sentiments of the President of the United States who came from Vermont, President Calvin Coolidge. He said, "I love Vermont because of her hills and valleys, her scenery and invigorating climate. But most of all, I love her because of her indomitable people. They are a race of pioneers who almost impoverished themselves for love of others. If ever the spirit of liberty should vanish from the rest of the Union, it could be restored by the generous share held by the people in this brave little state of Vermont." I congratulate you on this milestone event in your life today and warmly welcome you. I now ask that the clerk call the roll so I may administer the oath of allegiance to you.
Please stand when I call your name. A copy of the oath can be found on the front page of your program. Ibrahim Ali, Muhammad Ali, Bailon Bailey, Armina Baruchik, Bim Bujel, Vishnu Bujel, Saraswata Chaudhuri, Pushpa Chetri, Nicola Cribb, Purnima Dahal, Ramesh Dahal, Lori Debris, Dipendra Himir, Samir Gurum, Vinod Gurum, Virbal Gurum, Jagat Gurum, Kushum Gurum, Chua Hu, Veronica Husser, Carol Jackson, Samran Richmond, Ali Camille, Kate Kenny, Trapgola Kiese, Nikolai Leontiev, Tamara Leontieva, Ignacia Lopez Vicuna, Bim Majer, Dev Majer, Krishna Majer, Rajen Majer, Arun Mangar, Santa Veer Mangar, Santa Maya Mangar, Stalia Mu, Azela Tangwe, Ha Nguyen, Suprana Chamling, Paramita Chaudhuri, Vishislav Skrivnik, Svetlana Spirjuzik, Frederick Holmes, Rita Tomes, Bo Thorne, Dominique Trotan, John Tunnicliffe, and Hung Vo. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. That I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations. You may be seated and we'll call you up one at a time.
This time I ask you to come forward to get your certificate of citizenship and the congratulations from all our guests up front for you. Ibrahim Mohammed Ali from Somalia. Mohammed Maksum Ali from Somalia. Byron Alfonso Bailey from Jamaica. Armina Barichik from Bosnia-Herzegovina. M. Bahadur Bujel from Bhutan. Vishnu Maya Bujel from Bhutan. Saraswata Chaudhuri from India. Pushpa Chetri from Bhutan. Nicola Catherine Cribb from the United Kingdom. Purnima Dahal from Bhutan. Ramesh Dahal from Bhutan. Lori Ann Catherine Debris from Canada. Dipendra Gawir from Bhutan. Samir Gurung from Bhutan. Vinod Kumar Gurung from Bhutan. Bilal Kurun from Bhutan. Jagat Bahadur Kurun from Bhutan. Kushum Kurun from Bhutan. Chua Hu from the People's Republic of China. Veronica Marie Louise Husser from France. Carol L. Jackson from the United Kingdom. Samran Ruslan from Thailand. Ali Sufyan Kamil from Iraq. Hayes Trenchard Kenny from the United Kingdom. Chapola Beni Kiese from the Congo. Nikolai Leontiev from Russia. Tamara Leontieva from Russia. Ignacio Andre Lopez Vicuna from Chile. Bim Bahadur Majar from Bhutan. Dev Majar from Bhutan. Krishna Maya Majar from Bhutan. Rajan Majar from Bhutan. Arun Nagar from Bhutan. Santa Bir Nagar from Bhutan. Santa Maya Nagar from Bhutan. Salya Moon from Myanmar. Azila Luis Tange from Canada. Ha Thi Nguyen from Vietnam. Suprana Chamling from Bhutan. Sahab Chaudhuri from India. Vesislav Skripnich from Moldova. Svetlana Skirich from Belarus. Friedrich Holmes from Canada. Rita Clara Holmes from Germany. Paul Michael Thorne from Sweden. Dominique Raymond Trotin from France. John Tunnicliffe from the United Kingdom. And Hong Duc Lo from Vietnam. Let's give a big round of applause, please. Now I'd like to invite Maiden Vermont to come back up for them to provide some musical selections. They're in the paper that you have in front of you. Give me your tired, your poor, America the Beautiful, and Venerable the Nice.
Above the home I will. Gonna build a mountain from a little hill. Gonna build me a mountain, beside of my will. Gonna build a mountain, gonna build it high. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I only know I'm gonna try. Gonna build me a daydream from a little home. Push that daydream up a mountain slope. Gonna build a daydream, gonna see it through. Gonna build a mountain and a daydream, gonna make a boat come true. Gonna build a heaven from a little hell. Gonna build me a heaven, and I know God will. If I build my mountain with a lot of care, and take my daydream up the mountain, heaven will be waiting there. Gonna build a mountain, and heaven will be waiting there.
I want to thank Maiden Vermont, and just point out for anyone who may not have caught on, that this is four-part harmony. This is quintessential American barbershop music, which is why I think it's so lovely to have at naturalization ceremonies. And likewise, how important it is to have the children of the school involved, and so we're going to invite the fifth graders to stand up and do a recitation of the preamble to the Constitution. And we're also going to be singing a couple of songs first. Sorry about that, got ahead of myself. You don't want to miss the songs. So they'll be singing America Every Day and I Love the USA.
We are If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again, searching for the light. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. I love the USA.
It's easy.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, all across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time to stand and say, and I'm proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. I love the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. I love the USA.
Thank you so much. That was fabulous. Thank you, thank you.
The Constitution of the United States of America.
We the people.
The people. First, the Native Americans, then a flood of European immigrants. Africans, Middle Easterners, Asian people, South Americans,
And they keep on coming. We the people of the United
the
States.
United States. All 50. From Portland, Maine, west to San Diego, California. From Fargo, North Dakota, south to El Paso, Texas, Alaska, and Hawaii.
We the people of the United States. In order to form a more perfect union.
That union seemed perfect. All the colonies became states and formed the territory of the West.
Until the southern states seceded because they wanted states' rights.
But the Civil War ended with a more perfect union of states based upon the belief that all Americans deserve the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
We the people of the United States. In order to form a more perfect union, establish
Though he didn't believe in the British cause, he still believed that justice is more important than retribution. Justice was ensured for Americans by following the fairness of John Adams in establishing a court system, beginning with local courthouses and moving up to the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility.
There have been times when our nation's tranquility has been disturbed.
But despite of Pearl Harbor, December 7, 1941,
And as recent as the horror in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Statesville, Pennsylvania, September 11, 2001.
We still live in a stable and peaceful country. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense.
The Air Force, no one comes close, soaring new heights from miles yonder.
Nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
The Army, be all you can be an army of one.
Hoo-ha!
The Navy, welcome aboard.
Anchors away, full speed ahead.
The Coast Guard, protecting America, is our job every day. Semper Paratus.
Always ready.
And the Marines, the few, the proud.
Semper Fi. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare.
People's basic needs must be met in a country. Needs for housing, education, transportation, and healthcare are overseen by our government system.
labor laws ensure that people work in a safe environment and that they are paid fairly for the work that they do.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves.
Jefferson's promise of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness came later to many other peoples of our nation.
African Americans did not share the rights of whites by law until the Emancipation Proclamation signed in 1863. Women did not share the rights of men to vote or own property until 1920 when the suffrage act was ratified.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity.
That you and me,
And our children, and our children's children,
And their children too. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
The Constitution of the United States of America has stood the test of time.
Although it was signed on September 17, 1787, it still stands as the ruling document of God, ensuring our rights and liberties that we still enjoy today.
And so, let us proclaim once again for all the world to hear,
the preamble to the Constitution of the United States of America.
we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare,
And secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
You all did pretty awesome, so thank you so much. And now I ask that everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by our U.S. Marshal, John Hall.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing while the colors are retired. Please be seated. Before adjourning, I would just like to once again talk a little bit about the League of Women Voters and encourage the new citizens and anyone else who's not registered to vote to stop by and see them and register to vote today. And for anyone who's interested, there is someone here from MCTV, the local community television station, who would be happy to interview any of the new citizens who are interested in being interviewed for the TV show that will be replayed. And I would like to conclude with another big round of applause for our new citizens.